going on, everybody out there? It's Popular Stranger, and I'm back at you again today with another episode of my Washington Redskins Playbook breakdown for Madden 15. This is episode number 5, and we are going to be hitting up some of the pistol-style formation plays in this episode. If you missed the previous episodes, be sure to go check those out. There should be a playlist on my channel for every single episode leading up to this point, and possibly further if you are not up to date on it right now. Now, if you've been searching YouTube, looking for ways to get better in Madden 15, and you found my video, please be sure to click the thumbs up, show your support, and also subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I truly would appreciate it. So here we go. Practice mode is loaded up, and as I said, we're going to be going to the pistol. We'll take a look at the full house tight. There's 12 plays out of this, but we're only going to focus on one, and it's a very, very basic run, the half-back counter, so it's the bottom option, the triangle option there, and we're going to choose random play. So here we go. This one fakes to the right, goes to the left, and generally you just want to look for a crease in between your tackles, and if possible try to bounce it to the outside, but I usually like to go inside first and then get outside. As you see, I was able to do right there. This play works very, very well in head-to-head. I've been using it a lot lately, more so than I did in Madden 25, because this play was available then as well. But it seems to get good blocking. Of course, it's not going to now as I run it. You guys know that usually happens. But counter plays in this year's game are definitely the best plays to get downfield when it comes to needing blocks. Of course, I'm not running with the greatest team as well, but I wanted to use, mix it up and use different teams. So run it one more time. This time the blocking is going to allow us to get outside instead of going inside to outside. But it's a nice little play. Again, make sure you guys run this in practice mode. Make sure you get a feel of where the blocking comes and what holes and lanes you want to attack. So again, that's really the only one that I like to run out of the full house tight. You can always take a look at the skins curl option as a nice little dump off pass with the triangle route there by your running back. And also there's there's an option right there, read option weak, that's kind of nice sometimes, and the zone weak shift or sift up at the top of your screen there, the the square option. So now we're going to take a look at the strong formation. This can be run of two ways by default. It has two different running backs here. And so we're going to get Matt Asiata and McKinnon here, and I'm going to take a look at inside zone split. Now this play, I would suggest swapping out your running back for your fullback, because your fullback's going to give you a better block, and this run is very, very important. You need that one block downfield. Of course, we're going to get it right there, but 44 makes the block. Sometimes you're going to get block shed, and this play is going to get eaten alive, but I like to attack it to the outside. Now, I've had this play run against me, and occasionally there is some success going up the middle. As you can see, there was a little bit of daylight there for me, but I usually like to kind of follow where that lead blocker is going and attack that left side. Now there I couldn't because there was a defender running at me rather quickly and I was not going to get anywhere, but when that hole is open to the left, you certainly can bust it open for a very, very big gain. This play is also very, very good on the goal line. I tend to use it a lot. Nice little juke there. I tend to use this on the goal line a lot when I'm about 3 to 5 yards away. Now again, in the last episode I showed you guys a play that works when you're about 1 yard away. So if you missed episode 4, go ahead and make sure that you do check that out once more. But I really do love to run this play. We'll run it once more and see if we can have some success with it. I haven't really been able to get to the outside like I normally do. But you know that the computer usually plays differently compared to a user-controlled defense. And again, I'm just running against a random play, so who knows what they're running. So let's go back to that formation, and again, this is all we're going to focus on today, is that one play in the full house tight, and then a couple more plays in the pistol strong here. So the next play when you're killing them with the run is the PA flood. I would suggest having a mobile quarterback if you're going to run this play. I mean, you can do it without one, but I like to, after the play action, kind of run to the right, set my feet, and then throw the ball. Again, if you don't have somebody who has really good throw on the run attributes, then you got to make sure that you set your feet on this throw. And when that's not open, you want to look at square right there, who is Greg Jennings. Again, absolutely no adjustments made to this play at all. Like most of these plays, it's just what the defense gives you. You take it. There should have been a catch, but again, I like to look at my X option first, which is the tight end. I like to, in this case, I didn't have any time to, but I like to kind of run to the right just to make the defense a little stressed out, make them kind of play the run. It's very, very good when you have a running quarterback. And then just kind of see what's open. There I thought square was more open than X, so that's what I decided to do. But it's really a nice two-option play, and if both those things are covered like they are now, you're going to have the option to run. I did right there. I didn't really have any lanes. I did for a moment, but I just didn't really take advantage of them. So, again, that had X open, but I got tackled and sacked before I could get the pass off. Playing against one of the better defenses in the games, too, here. So, there's another throw. Again, just make sure that you set your feet when you make that throw, which means stop running and then throw the ball. So, go ahead and try that play out. And I'll show you two more plays in this formation. They're actually both going to be running plays. If I can select the right thing here. So let's go down to pistol, strong. I'm going to go backwards twice, 3 times, my bad, and halfback off tackle. I probably should have showed you guys this after that last running play, but this is pretty much the same type of look. But this time we're going to hand it off to our second halfback instead of the first one. It's a nice counter to that previous run play that I had been showing you guys, where instead of blocking, our second running back is going to be carrying the ball now. This is another one that works good on the goal line. The only downfall to it is that I've found that if your opponent blitzes or likes to blitz a lot, you're not really going to have any success with this play because it gets bottled up very, very quickly. So, I'm only going to run it maybe once or twice more in its normal form, and then I want to show you something. If you're just looking to get highlight plays or have fun in Madden, I want to show you guys a play that I discovered on the PS3, and I haven't really run it much on next gen, but it is a lot of fun to do, so I'll show it here on the next play. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to pitch the ball. Now again, I don't really recommend this as a good strategy play. It's more so if you're blowing your opponent out and you're just going to try to get highlights, maybe for YouTube or to share with your friends. But you're going to pitch the ball, and you got to do it rather quickly right after the snap. But we're going to basically hand it off to 44 and then pitch it to 31. So I just hit my L1 button and nothing happened there. So I'll try to run it again. Now, as I said, I ran this a lot on PS3, not so much on PS4. But there it is. So it didn't really work that time. It's not going to work often, but it's kind of a user-generated option play. And sometimes you can get to the outside and have a lot of room in front of you. That time I had to keep spamming the pitch button because he wouldn't pitch it right away. But it's a lot of fun to run. Again, it's there you go. We get a highlight there. That's all it's really good for. Again, not really a strategic play, but definitely practice that one in practice mode before you go out doing it in a game. I hate for you to cost yourself a game just trying to have fun. So we'll take a look at one more play in this formation, and it's going to be another run play. I really don't have any pass plays in this formation. I will kind of go over a couple that I'm not going to run in front of you. The halfback slip screen is a really good option, as well as the PA corner slip, halfback slip. That's pretty much same idea as that previous play action pass that I showed you guys. And 494 F flat is usually a decent play as well. But we're just going to take a look at the triple option slip, the square option up at the top of your screen. This is a cool option play because the secondary guy who may get the ball, he goes from right and kind of comes around to the left-hand side of the field to receive the pitch. As you see, we're going to get it right there with Asiata, and a ton of room in front of us. So normally when people see this type of option formation, they think the run is going to the right side, and instead, I got lucky there with a pitch. Instead, it goes to the left. So it's a little bit of a misdirection. And in the future episodes, we're going to go over some another option that kind of gives you the same look, but goes the opposite way. So it's a good way to mix and match these two plays. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like I said, click that thumbs up. I'm Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.